Hey guys, so on this video I'll be giving you 101 tutorial on how to start a braid. If you want to learn how to braid, I've got you covered. And if you can braid but your braiding is not as good as mine, as neat as mine, then I've got you covered as well. So I will ask you to please pay attention to my fingers while we go through this together. While we're going through it, I'll be explaining to you guys how you can actually get the perfect braid you've ever think of, how to get a very neat braid from start to finish. So that is what I'm going to be showing you today, and this is very beginner friendly. It's very friendly. So I'm going to put the videos on slow-mo so you can actually grab all the information in. So guys, let's get started. So just like I said previously, pay attention to my hands. So while you are bringing your attachment, you see the way I'm resting it on the scalp. You rest it there and then you use your index finger to share the natural hair into the braids. You know the attachment, the extension is actually 3. You shared it in 3. So your index finger is going to help you to share the natural hair equally 3 as well. So now you have your natural hair 3, and then you have the extension, which is the attachment, in 3 sessions as well. So that makes it easy, right? I hope you guys got that. If you don't, on the next one I'm going to explain in different way, which I think you guys are going to grab if you don't grab this information I just backed. But however, please pay attention to my hand. 80% pay attention to my fingers. You're not going to miss any of the information. Seriously, my mouth is just talking. It's actually my fingers that are doing the work. So if you pay attention closely, you see how neat this braid is. It's very neat. And mind you, the hair I'm actually working on, it's almost like a natural hair. So I think they've put texturizer once on the hair, so it's more or less like a natural hair. So if you watch the way I twist the braid while I'm braiding it, what I'm trying to do is to try to hide the natural hair not to show on the extension. So that's the ultimate of it all. You don't want to braid your hair and then you start trimming your clients or your natural hair off the braid. No, I never do that. My braiding are always very neat even before I think of trimming any extension on it. So it's very neat. So pay attention to this. So what I did, I took different I filmed from different angles so it can be easy for you guys to understand. So if this angle and the first angle is going to be different from the third angle you're going to see. So if you watch, the first angle was different and this is also going to be different. But the reason for this particular clip is to show you how you can actually just twist your natural hair into a braid if you are making a braid for beginners. So you can, if you pay attention to my fingers, you can see that I'm actually twisting the natural hair into the attachment just at the back. I'm moving it backwards so it doesn't show on the front. You could see the natural hair is just resting up there. So if I braid a little bit, I twist it if I notice it's coming to the front, just like I'm about to do now. You can see the natural hair, so I twist it at the back. I just push it into the back of the extension and then I start braiding again. And the good thing is that once you push it into the back of the extension, it takes a very long while for you to see the natural hair comes on top of the attachment again. So it actually helps. So you don't have to be twisting it all the time. Just pay attention to that. It's a very good trick while you're braiding your hair. You are moving, make sure you're not getting any natural hair. Most of the time, especially when I'm braiding a white person's hair, sometimes you'll be surprised. You won't see, no matter how long that client's hair is, you will not see the natural hair where it ends or where it starts from. That's how good I am with braids. So if you want to get a very neat and perfect braid, a beginner, you really want to learn how to make hair, how to braid, seriously, this is the right video for you. So right now I'm going to show you guys how to make your attachments, how to share your attachment to make sure that your braiding is very neat. the attachment comes like 80% of how your braid is going to look like. So if you watched where I cut a little bit from the attachment, which is a smaller angle on that area, which is the two that I put together that makes one, and this area that is big, I made it two. So now we're going to have three branches all together. I don't know if my explanation is making sense, but that's the reason why I said pay attention to my hand. And this is how you squeeze the attachment into your hand when you're resting it on the when you're about to braid, just like I am doing right now. So just pay a very close attention to that. You could see the way the attachment is resting on the client's hair, and then I'm using my index finger, the left and the right index finger, to share the natural hair into three, and then I mat forward. When I mat downward, when it gets to a stage now, you see me, I will change the way I'm actually matting it. So you could see I'm changing my hand right now. I've just changed it because I cannot actually braid the hair downward the way I was braiding, the way I started it. If not, it will look like I'm actually making a weaving. So for me to get a fast braid and then get a neater braid, I'll have to change my hand so I can hide the natural hair. So like what I am doing right now, I'm hiding the natural hairs on the braid. If you pay attention to what I am doing, you will see me twisting the natural hair into the attachment so it doesn't show on the braid. This is how you can get a perfect neat braid. The way you actually cut your attachment is very, very important. So just watch what I am doing right now, how I'm resting my hand onto the braid, and then how I'm moving my my fingers, to share the natural hair into three to fit into the three attachments that I have in my hand. So when you share it, just watch the movement. This is actually on a slow-mo. Watch the movement. When you share it, you just start braiding it downward. Then after some time, after like 4 moved, then you're going to change the way you're braiding. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. You can see I've moved my hand upwards. This is, if I move my hand that way, that's the only reason, that's the only way you can actually hide your natural hair or make your braid very, very neat. So if you've watched this extent, you think you like this video, please don't hesitate to give the video a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please support me by hitting on the subscribe button, press on the notification bell for you to be notified whenever I upload a new video. I upload new videos every Thursday at 2:45 p.m. UK time. So if you like my content, please don't hesitate to drop a comment in the comment section. And if you think you have friends that are going to like this kind of video, please share with them as well. Thank you very much. And you can see how beautiful this braid look. It's very, very neat. So this is how you actually start your braid and finish it, and it look perfectly neat. If you think you need to rewatch the video, please feel free to rewatch it. And if you think you need to slow it down for you to understand it, please do so. Thank you, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.